Let's see. So again, games of the decade. Sorry I keep going off track here. Hyrule Warriors. I'm gonna put Pokemon Alpha Sapphire on there. Because Alpha Sapphire is a remake of my favorite generation, Gen 3. And I really fucking enjoyed the game. And I need to play it again. I've only played through it once. I know, they're just all games I've already played before, you know, that are already my favorites, just remakes. But yeah, I love that game. Like, I waited for a long time to get it for personal reasons. And it was one of the first things, not one of the first things, maybe, no, I guess it was, that I got to celebrate me getting my first job. And I don't know, it was just like a very emotional time. And when I started up the game for the first time and saw the remake of the cutscene where it's just like a pond and grass and the music starts playing, I teared up a little bit. I was like, oh fuck. This is my shit. But yeah, I do really need to play it again. Which eventually, you know, we'll do Nuzlocke of, but... Alright, where's my other shit that I made? Here we are. Okay. And then I also put Pokemon Black and White. There's gonna be a lot of Pokemon. Pokemon Black and White and Pokemon Black and White 2. I put both those on the list. Those, at least the first one, I don't recall if the second one came out when I was still in high school. And I played the crap out of those games during that time. And that's how I was able to finish the Pokedex, was because I was still in high school. But I absolutely loved the story of those games. And, it, you know, it was a more mature story than we had ever seen before in Pokemon games. God damn it, I need lube. And then, of course, a lot of fantastic Pokemon came out. The region was fantastic. Zekrom, my favorite legendary, came out. Yeah. It was just 10 out of 10. In my opinion. And I really wish, like I said before, Pokemon Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, I wish they followed the same line of thinking, where they made a completely new story, you know. Yeah, I love those games, and I can't wait to play them again on stream. And then I also put Yakuza 0 as one of my favorites. That game was, so good. Where does Forza Horizon rank on your list? I guess an honorable mention. But, yeah, I'll get to that when I get to that. Yakuza 0 was fantastic. It got me into the Yakuza series. The story was amazing. I loved everything about it. Mass Effect 2 was one of my favorite games ever. Still is. Rest in peace, Mass Effect, and all the shit. Fuck that series up. It used to be one of my favorite series alongside Pokemon and all that. But then Mass Effect 3 came out and that was a disappointment. Oh, new music for this, okay. That was such a huge disappointment. I'm still salty they never did Fallout for X and Y. Oh my god, right? Ugh. God damn. X and Y was really good too. It's really good too. So yeah, Mass Effect 2 still holds up, honestly, for me. Eventually I want to go back and play it. Smash Bros. Ultimate is my favorite fighting game. That's one of my, just on my fave list. Pokemon Soul Silver and Heart Gold. I looked up and apparently it came out in 2010. At least that's what Metacritic says. Google says 2009, but Metacritic says 2010, so I don't really know. Soul Silver and Heart Gold were fantastic remakes of a fantastic generation. And of course, can never forget the Pokemon that follow behind you, which, you know, I hope one day comes back to the series, like in Pokemon Let's Go. No, Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Google says 2009, but Metacritic said 2010, so I put it on this list. Okay, let's see. I think I have some aerogel. Yes. Okay, so I have those. I think I have to find more titanium. Yeah, I do. Oh, 2009 was a Japanese release date. Okay, okay, so we are good. Thank you for looking into that. So yes, I absolutely love that. I still have the Pokewalker that came with it, and I used that in school. It was great. Absolutely amazing. There's my other silver. Let's see, and then the last on my list for my favorite games of the decade is Animal Crossing New Leaf. I still occasionally go back to that game every now and then. Yeah, it's just, it's the best Animal Crossing game so far. That's really all I have to say about it. Okay, I need to get more titanium. And I'm super excited for the new game to come out this year. March 16th, 2020, I think. Happy Home Designer, I did not play that. And, yeah, no. No. And so those are all my games on my list. Monster Hunter World, Skyrim, Stardew Valley, Witcher 3, Okami HD, Sonic Generations, Journey, Tales of Symphonia HD, Wind Waker HD, Hyrule Warriors, Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, Black and White and Black and White 2, Yakuza 0, Mass Effect 2, Smash Bros. Ultimate, Soul Silver, Heart Gold, and Animal Crossing New Leaf. Those are all my favorites of the decade that I can think of off the top of my head. And then onto honorable mentions, I put Destiny 2 in honorable mentions because honestly, it's a really fucking good game. It's a fantastic, like, MMO shooter. And it's great to play with friends or alone, which I appreciate because I love to do both, but it's good to have a game that I don't need to necessarily rely on other people or, like, have to hook up with people to play, which goes into Overwatch. I also put Overwatch on the list of honorable mentions. Now, I don't enjoy Overwatch really at all versus when the game first came out and I loved it, but I do have to appreciate that it was pretty much the game to get me into competitive shooting. Which I was always afraid to do until Overwatch came out, and I finally was able to break through that. And I had a ton of fun playing the hundreds of hours I put into that game. Hi, Smokey. But over time, I don't know. The salt was too much. It's not worth it anymore.
It's my fault. It's my fault.
No. But I still put it there. I don't know if I'll play Overwatch 2. I don't know if I'll touch it. Haven't even looked at it. Haven't thought about it. Like, I haven't even thought about going back to play Overwatch, but I still put it up there because it was a big part of my gaming life. Oh, thanks, Smokey. Smokey knocked off my headphones. I love you, bud. So, yeah. I hate games where you have to hook up with people to play. Alright, so yeah, I need to play Steel. And that should be everything for this one. No, I need 3 nickel. social interaction. Yeah, I have a really hard time with it when it comes to gaming. Oh shit, do I only have 1 nickel? Ah, fuck. That sucks. I guess I'm gonna have to go down to, the Cucklops. Yeah, see, I personally don't like to play games to socialize. Besides this, like, I just don't generally like to play with other people. I mean, I enjoy it when I do, but it's hard to get me into that. I am just not a social person outside of this. Oh, yeah, no. I got you, Trock, I got you. Alright. Okay. So... I guess let's go pick up, Cucklops.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Can you... not... Let me save. I also put... looking through all the games I played, I put Terraria in honorable mentions because that was also a big part of my gaming life. And I put 60 hours into it, just about. I don't play it anymore, but every now and then I think about it still. And I don't know, it's a really fucking good survival, like, build your base game. It's just really fucking good. Alright, we're going back down here. Ishmael's such a lovey-dovey. Aw. Starbound was also a good game, but I put more time into Terraria. And I don't know, like, Starbound's cool, but it came out too late for me because I had already put so much time in Terraria, and it was just like, why play another one? Even though I own both of them. I might one day go back to both of them, but for now, I think Terraria is a good honorable mention. It was just a big part of my life. I think college was when I was playing that. I played a lot of the betas, lost a lot of saves, replayed it a bunch. I also put Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 on this list because, fuck, that was such a good game. I love Naruto, and playing through the entirety of the story up to that point, oh, when that game came out, oh, it was so good, dude. I played all of it on stream way back. I don't think any of you here I knew, actually, while I was playing that. But, oh god, so good. Eventually I'll probably stream it again. Because that was a lot of fun, and I had a lot of viewers when I played Naruto as well, I'll be real. I met a lot of good people. Unfortunately, I had stopped streaming, because this was 2016. I stopped streaming because I was moving in with Omen, and we just... I don't know, we were all together in one room, if you guys remember, back when I started streaming again. And I just didn't feel comfortable at the time streaming, so I stopped streaming for like a year or two, and then I came back. But yeah. What, Trog? Unfortunately, I don't think I have any of those. Maybe I do. I don't know. I might have 1 or 2 videos from back then, but not a whole lot. Maybe. I don't... After all the computer wipes, I don't know if I still have them. I might have just been like, I don't fucking care. I said this before, but DMC is my favorite beat 'em up of the decade. It could be Devil May Cry 5, but I haven't even played that yet, so I can't put it on the list. But I don't know, we'll see. Eventually I want to play that on stream, and we'll see how that stacks up for me against DMC, because I love DMC. I know there's a lot of controversy, but it was great. Ooh, titanium. It was fucking great. It was crazy bullshit and I loved it. Undertale, I also put on the list. Undertale was just big in the gaming world. And it was a fantastic RPG. You know, the fan base was a little rabid when it came out. And I still need to play the other game that came out for it. But it was good. I wouldn't put it, like, top tier for me, honestly. But still fucking good. What? Beat 'em up is my chat when I'm feeling sassy. Oof. Oof. Let's see. Bastion. Bastion is an absolutely amazing game that I think everyone should play as well as Okami. It's beautiful. It's one of my favorite video game soundtracks ever. I still highly regard the memory of me and Draina sitting in a car singing the ending song, Setting Sail Going Home. Both the female and male parts. Like, it just... Oh, shit, dude. That game is so fucking good. Like, damn. Aw. Yeah, I need to relearn the female part of that again, honestly, because I have forgotten it. Well, I used to listen to it all the time. And the gameplay is amazing. Just everything about it. That's the game that really got me into Supergiant Games, who also did Transistor, and Pyre, which I haven't played. Alright, you big bitch. Damn it. What? ABD gates? What are you talking about? I do not know what you mean. Oh, Hades. I don't know about the first one. Hades, yes. I can't wait for Hades. I've been waiting to buy it until it's actually fully done. Alright, let me go through the rest here. Bastion. Fez. Fez. I hate the creator. Phil Fish is a piece of shit. But god damn it, he made an amazing game. And I hate him for it. God, that game is so good. The puzzles are just... whew. The game is amazing. I love the dimensional effect that they have in it. With the cubes and whatnot, the music, ugh. I love everything about the game except the guy who made it. Off the top of my head, I picked Splatoon 2, Stardew Valley, Undertale, Fire Emblem Awakening, Fire Emblem Three Houses, Binding of Isaac Rebirth, 100% Orange Juice, at least one of each. Generation Pokemon, Okami HD, and Tales Symphony. Hell, yes, that's a good list. That's a good list right there. I'm surprised you put 2 Fire Emblems on there, but I know Fire Emblem Awakening was pretty good. Alright, Rowdy, have a good one. I personally just couldn't get into Fire Emblem, but, you know. Another honorable mention, Tales of Xillia 1 and 2. I really fucking enjoyed the story of those games, and just those games in general. Even though 2 added a, like a time, not time warp, timeline shit, and it messed with time and whatnot. I still really like it, and I think it's one of the few, if only the only game to come out that actually did jumping through time correctly. Breath of the Wild I already talked about. It would have been perfect for me, but I didn't enjoy the dungeons or the bosses. The bosses were all way too similar, and the dungeons, I just wish they were more creative with both of them, honestly. I know what they're going for, but when you have all these other Zelda games in the lineup that are so creative with every single dungeon, every single boss fight, I don't know. I think it really lacked right there. Ocarina of Time 3D. It's Ocarina of Time. It's gonna be on the list. Like, I don't hold Ocarina of Time as highly as most people when it comes to Zelda. I've only beaten it once. And I don't know it that well. But it is a really good game. So I put it on there. And the 3D version, you know, it's just superior. Trashing Breath of the Wild. Twilight Princess HD I also put on here. Again, I really like it, but now that I think about it more, Wind Waker is much better in my opinion. Pokemon Shield, I need more time with it. I don't think I would put it as one of my favorite games of all time. Because of just how the ending went and whatnot, and I'm not gonna spoil it, but I don't know. I would need more time with it to really settle it on this honorable mention, but I do really enjoy it, and I did really enjoy it. And I'm still playing it. I'm trying to complete the fucking Pokedex, so that has to say something. I also put Pokemon Let's Go Eevee on the list. Really liked it. It was good. It was a good reimagining of the first game. And shiny hunting in it is fun and easy. And I like that your Pokemon follow behind you again. I wouldn't mind seeing a Pokemon Let's Go Generation 2. Honestly. Let's go Togepi. Come on! Woo! Pokemon Let's Go Ultra Sun and Moon. Fuck Sun and Moon. Ultra Sun and Moon, they were pretty good, you know. I am still salty, of course, about the whole shenanigans, but it was still a fantastic game if you forget about Sun and Moon. Pokemon Go, I'm still playing it. It's a mobile game, it's good. Pokemon X and Y, I loved it. The region is beautiful, and like nothing we saw before. It added character customization. Fantastic. His name is John Cena. His name is John Cena. Thank you, Liz. I love the story of X and Y. Yveltal, I love Life and Death. Good, good, good. Did you raise the volume on that? No. I don't know why, but like, I swear the volumes on those move constantly, and I don't know why. I did not touch it, so I don't know. I'll have to turn it down again. So I apologize for that. Super Mario Odyssey. I'm not a big Mario person, but Odyssey was amazing. And I would love to play more of it, I just would rather play other things. But it was fantastic. Mario Kart 8, I would put as my favorite racing driving game. It's the best version of Mario Kart. It's fun, people still play it. It's not super stressful to play, like, competitively. It's got Nintendo characters, it's good. I guess Forza Horizon would be right under that. But I think Mario Kart 8 overtakes it for me. Final Fantasy 15. Fuck, I enjoyed that game. I really want to play it again, honestly. I want to get it on Steam so I can mod it as well. Like, I had so much fun with that game. So much fun. No, Kingdom Hearts 3 is not on the list. I think I put Kingdom Hearts 2 on the list, but I don't think it's saved. Kingdom Hearts 3, no, absolutely not. It just fell flat for me. I don't know if it's because I'm a different person than, you know, who I was when I was playing Kingdom Hearts back in the day. I'm not in middle school anymore. I don't know if that's a big difference. I honestly need to play Kingdom Hearts 2 again, but for now, I will put it on my honorable mention list for the decade. Kingdom Hearts 2, I felt like was just so much more enjoyable. It was the first time they brought in the form changes, and there weren't like 10 billion of them. They also didn't have the annoying combat Disney theme park attractions, because I'm sorry, but those are annoying. Like, after the 1000th time. It's just not as good. Just because Kingdom Hearts 3 isn't the best, yeah. Kingdom Hearts 2 just holds a very special place in my heart. The story in that game is fantastic, way better than 3. Graphics are amazing, the worlds are great. The worlds were also a letdown in 3. Yeah, 3 was just a disappointment. Like, I don't know, I thought it was gonna just completely tank, but I played more of it, and the ending was actually better than I expected, but it also didn't end the story, which pissed me off, because I just want that story to fucking end, but no, let's make money. Anyway, Final Fantasy 15 is great. Xenoblade Chronicles is also great. Played that on the Wii. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the remake on Switch or not. I probably will, but I don't know. It was such a surprise that that game was so good for me, honestly. Like, fuck. The story was so interesting. The gameplay, the characters were eh. But it was mostly the combat and the world. Oh god, that world. You're living on 2 giant beasts. 2 giant mechanical beasts. It's just it blows my mind still. Like, I don't know, it's just fucking amazing. I mean, eventually I need to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but I don't think it'll overtake 1 for me. The voice acting ruins it for me. See, I'm totally fine with it. But the characters are not the main the main, like, grabber for that game for me. It's the world. Oh god, I love that world so much. Like, it's so fucking cool to live on top of 2 fucking mechanical beings, and there's nothing else in the world. Like, that's it. Like, and these people live on these things. I don't get it, and it's so cool. Like,
oh my fucking god.
And then the final game I have on this list is Halo Reach 360 version specifically. I haven't played enough of the PC version. The 360 version was just so good. I also like that you can unlock armor via achievements and stuff versus only doing multiplayer, which sucks in my opinion because I don't always like to play multiplayer. But yeah, just being able to customize your Spartan, playing as a male or female, fuck yeah. Story was good, it was fun to play through it. Yeah. And that's the end of my list here. So, actually show it here on screen for a second, if I can. Let's see. Window capture, display capture. Here we are. Quite the list, yes. Favorite games of the decade. Honorable mentions. There could be stuff that I'm missing, but that's just what I can think of right now, so. Anyway, I'm gonna go for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I might have a stream tomorrow, I might not. I don't know. It's okay, I ripped this idea from Vinesauce. He actually made a PowerPoint presentation for it. But I did not do that.